Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Sports. My name is Rev Trev, and go Pack, go! Are you kidding me right now? Guys, we had no business walking into Detroit and winning this game like we did. What a night. What a morning. For me, it was a morning. For you, it was an afternoon. This was absolutely stellar. I want to, if you're here in this stream, post in the comments what your favorite parts of this game was. But wow, I am absolutely, no word of a lie, I am absolutely in shock. If you've been watching my streams with Andy and with, NFL Outdated, if you've been watching the streams with Matt Ramage and Dakota, and you've heard me say, because I am an optimistic person by nature, absolutely all in, love being optimistic. But here's the deal. I'm also a realist. And so I picked, yes, I know, like almost everyone else on the planet who is not a Packers fan, I picked the Detroit Lions to win this game. I predicted that Detroit was going to win 27-21. I just thought, and then I started seeing the injuries. And there were 17 people on this report. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I literally was worried, and I messaged Andy. I said, listen, Andy, I am shocked about how many injuries we got going on. And I'm worried about us getting blown out. I literally texted that to him this morning. So I was so worried about this happening because honestly, like let's just look at this. Well, first of all, let's talk about the score first and foremost, because by the way, happy Thanksgiving, everyone who's in the States. I live in Canada. I took the day off to come and watch this game, fully expecting a loss. This was an awesome American Thanksgiving moment for me, because I'm like, we won. This is awesome. So I do want to talk about this. The injuries were piling up, right? Wicks, Aaron Jones, Jair, Musgrave, all out. In fact, Musgrave has a lacerated kidney, and he kept playing last week, tried not to let anyone know about it. And are you kidding me right now? Like, how do we win a game missing all these guys? How do we come out there and look like the better team, look like the team that dominated? I was absolutely pumped and thrilled. I'm still in shock. I did not see this coming. I would say 95% of the NFL didn't see this coming. Even Packers fans didn't see this coming. All right. So I get it. So now let's talk. Jim, welcome to the stream. So glad to have you here. Jim, how great was that first play, right? It felt like it was Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball to Christian Watson, but no, it was Jordan Love. And what a gutsy play! What an awesome play! And I know Billy's here. Welcome, B-Pack. Good to have you here. Opening play, hitting Watson early was awesome. Okay, listen, this is what's so cool about this is now he hit him, but if he hit him in stride, it was a touchdown. The Jordan Love has a hard time throwing those long passes, but Watson's so fast that he had to come back and he got it. And it was just, what a start to the game. I was just like, oh, I mean, I'll take it, but I couldn't believe that we pulled that off. And Jim saying exactly, absolutely. So I'm so pumped about today's game. I wanted to talk a bit about the keys that I had said in NFL Outdated's stream was that we needed to be able to do these things. And I actually have written them down here. So I just want to show them to you if I can find them right here. So we needed to get pressure on Goff. So we had to win the defensive line battle. And we needed to stop the run. And we needed to protect Jordan Love. And we did all three of those things. And that's why we won the game. So when I was talking about the keys to winning the game was absolutely true. Get that pressure off Goff, or get that pressure on Goff, get the pressure off of Love and protect him. And then you had to stop because last time we played them, they ran for over 200 yards. 200 yards. Like it felt like when we were playing the 49ers and in the playoffs and Mostert was like literally tearing us apart. That's what it felt like. Montgomery was destroying us. And we stopped the run. We stopped it. It was like, I mean, and some of you are going, well, we didn't really. No, we did. We did. Like for what we normally do, we totally stopped the run, which was absolutely so fun to watch. I mean, as a Packers fan, any Packers fan across the world who watched this game, are you kidding me right now? We won this game. We had no business doing that. We had no business winning this game, everyone. So let's just dive into some of these stats. I want to show you here. Montgomery had 15 carries for 71 yards. Okay, so 15 carries, 71 yards. That's an okay day for him. I mean, he killed us last time. So that's what's so cool about this. Gibbs at 11 carries for 54. So if you put those guys two together, right, like we're talking 125 yards together. Goff had 9 yards. Raymond had 6. I mean, that's a huge, huge difference. And then Goff, the big issues with Goff was he turned the ball over. And it was insane. He had 2 fumbles on the day, one for a return for a touchdown. The other one was where we got the ball. And that just leads me to this next point, guys, is that our defense showed up today, right? Did not our defense just show up? Wasn't it amazing? I mean, how many sacks? Actually, let's just go back there again and let's just see how many sacks did Gary get today, because that is something that I'm absolutely interested in knowing. Let's just scroll down here. I think he got 3, if I'm right. Where is it? Yeah, 3 sacks. And then speaking of defensive players, Jonathan Owens, who hasn't played overly well this year, if we're honest, came up huge in the fourth quarter, especially had 4 tackles, 8 tackles and 4 assists. I mean, he was so good. The pressure we got, Preston Smith, Kenny Clark. I mean, how many sacks other than Gary? I think Gary's the only guy that got a sack today, and he got 3 of them. But hey, there was enough to win. I was impressed with Van Ness. I was impressed with Nixon. I was impressed with Clay Walker. McDuffie looked good. Ballantyne, I thought, had a good game. I mean, there was so much good to talk about from this defense, which we didn't think that would happen, right? Even Watt came through, and Slayton was good. And so, yeah, it was absolutely, but it was so fun to watch this defense. So just want to dive into some more comments here because I was expecting Hutchinson to actually destroy us. And Hutchinson had no mentions, Jim says, in the game. Non-factor, absolutely shocked. Dude, you and me both, bro. You and me both were shocked. Oh my goodness, it was just glorious. I mean, literally everything that could have gone right did go right. And we win games like that, right? I mean, we're 4-6 playing an 8-2 team, and this happens. Are you kidding me right now? This was glorious. This is wonderful. And let us pray. Welcome, man. Sorry that I was late to start the stream, But yes, you did. You told me yesterday, any given Sunday or Thursday, you literally said that, right? So, and yes, Gary had 3 sacks, which was amazing. So also shut them out on 4th down attempts, including stopping the, yeah, dude, what was with the fake punt? There was a couple things that I was honestly so frustrated about. One was on Green Bay side and one was on Detroit side. And just thinking as a fan, as an NFL fan, a lover of the game, not just a Packers fan, but when the Packers went for it on 4th and A.J. Dillon went left instead of hit, the whole play was to go right. It was 4th down. And I just thought, don't go for it on 4th. I know you have a lot of confidence in your offense right now. Kick the field goal, get that 3 points. It would have put us up. I think at that time it would have made us 23, whatever the score was. And we decided to go for it. And Dillon goes left. He was supposed to go right. Now when I'm doing this is your left. So he was supposed to go right. Okay. I think that's how it's going. Anyways, he has one job. Get the ball in his arms and go right. The whole offensive line pushed to the right, and he went left. He hit Love, and then got nailed by all the Detroit Lions coming through, right? So that was awful. That was a terrible play call, in my opinion. Actually, maybe it wasn't a terrible play call. I just would have preferred you to kick the field goal. But here's the other thing, is when Detroit did that fake punt, why would you do that? You're in your own 20, 30-yard line and you fake a punt. That was just terrible. You literally could have kicked it back to them, got us to go 3 and out, and then had a chance. I think that was ultimately that is the play that messed up the whole opportunity for Detroit to come back, because they struggled against the Bears last week, remember? But they gave them enough time and enough thing. Now, granted, Green Bay's offense was fantastic today. So let's dive into that, because even though A.J. Dillon made that mistake, he was effective today. Now, let's dive back into this. I want to see what A.J. Brown's not A.J. Dillon, not A.J. Brown. Why did I say A.J. Brown? Okay, Packers. A.J. Dillon, 14 carries, only 43 yards. I mean, that's not very good, right? 3.1 yards per carry. Maybe he wasn't as effective. I just felt like he was able to keep going forward, and I appreciate that about him. But our passing game, like if we really want to talk about this team, I think what we really need to talk about is Jordan Love. To me, this was Jordan Love's best game, and it wasn't close. Like, now I know his numbers. If you look at his numbers, 268 for the yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's not his best day. Like last week, he had 322, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions, right? So you could argue and say that was his best, but he looked more poised. He looked more in control. His passes were better this week. His accuracy, I believe, was better. If we just quickly go look at that again, he was 22 for 32. So that's not bad. That's not bad. So I was very, very impressed with Jordan Love, who everyone has now, because what they saw in the first number of weeks, have concluded that he's a terrible quarterback. He's not a terrible quarterback. He's a progressing quarterback. He struggled for sure. And even Jim agrees with me. Hands down, best game. Looked so poised. Jim, you're right, man. You're right. He looked incredible all day, and I absolutely loved watching it. It was so much fun. I mean, I maybe it's just because I just didn't expect this, everyone. I just didn't expect this to happen. But man, this game was amazing. Like Christian Watson. Okay, let's go back to these stats real quick. Okay, look at this. Okay, Christian Watson is absolutely got a stellar day. 5 catches, 94 yards, a 1 touchdown. What a beautiful day for him. I felt he's played well. Dillon even got into the passing game. Dobbs only had 3 catches, but 37 yards. Reed was solid, got a touchdown. Tucker, that play to Tucker Kraft was beautiful and glorious. Only 2 catches, 15 yards, but one was for a touchdown. So I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. These stats, I just could look at them all day, but I won't. But yeah, it was absolutely stellar what we've seen here, everyone. I'm still absolutely in shock that this is. I just feel like pinch me. It's a dream. Wake me up. No way. We beat the 8-2 Detroit Lions, who I think they've beaten us 5 or 6 or 7 games in a row. Like they've literally been owning us, right? So watching this team, this game, this team come out and against all odds in Detroit, on Thanksgiving, on the road, all the injuries, all the negativity, all the people who said you're not going to be able to do it, and being able to come back and do this, like that's impressive. That's impressive. And now all my friends who are Bears fans and Vikings fans and Detroit fans are all like, this is so, and the Packers fans are going to be insufferable. Yes, yeah, we are, because we literally played an incredible game and we kept hope alive for the playoffs. And you're like saying playoffs, Trevor, you're talking playoffs now. I mean, we're still in the hunt. If you look at the graphics, it says we're in the hunt, and we won and we beat a division game. That means we're in the hunt. Okay, we're in it. Now, are we going to make it? I don't know. Let's talk quickly about that, about what's coming up and for schedule wise. Okay, because the question is, can our Packers make the playoffs? Can they make the playoffs? Post in the comments. Do you think that they can, that they have an opportunity? And even post if you think they will or not. I'd love to hear for you. I'm still I think we're on the outside looking in, but if we can beat Minnesota, if we can, let's go to those things right now. So we just beat Pittsburgh. We beat the Rams. We beat Pittsburgh. We lost to Pittsburgh just barely. And then we beat the Chargers. We beat Detroit. Wow. Again, it just shocks me. So we have the Chiefs coming up. It's going to be really tough to beat them, but it's at home at Lambeau. So I'm not giving up hope yet. Not giving up hope until I watch that game. But then we have the Giants, and it's at the Giants. It's against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, we should be in that game, right? And then you got Carolina. At Carolina, we could go there. So we're going to have 3 stretch of home games there, or road games there. If we can go on this, win these 3 games right here, like even if we lose this one, but man, if we beat Kansas City, our fan base is going to go wild. Everyone, they're going to go wild right now. But we can beat the Giants. I think we can beat Tampa Bay. It's going to be hard, but I think we can. Carolina, we're definitely beating them, in my opinion. I know there's no easy games, right? Like the Lions thought we were going to be easy, and so don't want to take them for granted. But if we can come into Minnesota, oh man, wouldn't that be great? And then Chicago, I mean, we've been winning against Chicago, so maybe the trend continues. It's in Green Bay this time, so it's going to be even more better. Oh, guys, could you imagine? What if we ran the table? I know we won't, but well, maybe we won't. We won't. I gotta stay realistic here. But yeah, so I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this. And so let me just dive into a couple more comments. Okay. You sat all those Green Bay guys on your fantasy team except Dobbs, didn't you? You know what? To be honest, let us pray. I actually had to start Jordan Love in a number of super flex leagues, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm at the stage I'm just like ride or die. And some of the leagues I started Dobbs. Some of the leagues I had to start Watson. So yeah, I mean, it turned out pretty good. I mean, the Dobbs one wasn't good for sure, but Love was awesome. And yes, you were right. Love looked extremely comfortable and impressive. O-line did an amazing. Yes, we need to give them a ton of credit for the win today. So, okay, you got one more. It depends on the schedule to end the season. Definitely possible Giants, Carolina, and Tampa Bay. Yes, I do think that as well. And Kirk Cousins isn't going to be back, so maybe we can beat Minnesota too. I mean, guys, if this team makes the playoffs, come on, think about it. If we make the playoffs, like people are like, no, there's no way, right? There's no way. But if we make the playoffs, oh, this would be glorious. It'd be wonderful. Oh man, I just thought there were so many special moments to the game. I invited a friend over, made breakfast. I mean, for me, the game started at 9:30 a.m. It's only 1:50 p.m. now, but it's just been fantastic. And my friend invited over, I made a big breakfast for him, but he was a Lions fan. I actually was apologizing. I'm like, I'm so sorry we're beating you, but this is so wonderful for me. Oh man. Anyway, so I would love to hear in the comments what you guys think are the best parts, what you thought the best parts of the game. I know that you guys talked about Christian Watson early, but the touchdown to Watson was awesome to read. Probably my favorite moment. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite moment was. Like maybe just the fumbles that we got on Goff was pretty cool. I love the Tucker Kraft moment a lot. Maybe shutting them down on 4th down on the fake punt. I mean, that was crazy. So Jim says Olsen was saying how our O-line kept giving Love time to throw all year. Are you thinking years ago when Rodgers was at the helm? I know, man. I was thinking. I heard him say that too, and I'm like, I don't think he's been watching our team. Our O-line hasn't given when Love's had time, and every quarterback can say this: when you have time, you can be effective, right? So, yeah, it was absolutely stellar. It was stellar. So I don't know if you guys are enjoying this stream, but if you would take the moment to hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. But it was great. So Jim says his favorite moment was not hearing Hutchinson's name. I like it, Jim. I love it, dude. I'm all in. But I don't know. I guess I would agree with that. It wouldn't be my favorite moment, but boy, I'm really, really happy about what happened there today. Maybe my favorite moment was Tucker Kraft touchdown. I think it was the fumble, and we scored on the touchdown. It kind of was, or the other one where he fumbled when he got tackled. It's like just like the ball just fell out of his hand. It was weird. I was just like, we got the ball back. It was incredible. So absolutely love the game. So glad that you guys are here today. Again, hit that like and subscribe. I'm going to call it a stream for today. I would love to talk about this game for, forever, but I can't, and got other things to do today. But yeah, anyways, guys, we won. We came in, we conquered, we won. And it's been beautiful, man. It's been beautiful. And a friend just texted me 2 wins in a row. Happy American Thanksgiving. And we're both in Canada. So this is incredible. So anyways, have a fantastic rest of your Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for the Packers. I'm thankful for a win. And hope you have a great rest of your day.